If you're looking for answers to improve the quality of your life, I'm here to tell you that they're right in front of you. What do I mean by that? If you're anything like me, there's times where we sat down on YouTube and we looked up how to make more money, how to get in better shape, how to be like a better boyfriend, girlfriend, or how to get girls, right? How to get a six pack, or like, what does God want us to do? You know, what do we do in hard times? Is God punishing us? Is God challenging us? Like, what is my purpose? These are all regular emotions. These are all regular feelings. They're all regular, normal thoughts, right? Like, I'm human, you're human. We get these thoughts because in life, we watch so many people live different lives. This man tells us not to eat meat. This person tells us to jump off the building. You know, so we're getting told left and right, you should not date this person. Girls are bad. You should be the man. Like, there's so much information from so many different perspectives from people, right? Even me, I'm giving you a different perspective, right? You know, there's Christianity, Catholicism, there's Muslim, there's Buddhist. Like, there's so many things in today's age. You might follow something for a week. It's not giving you what you want. Oh, let me try something else. So we start hopping from one thing to another thing to another thing. And so we never actually get good at something or give something a long enough try to actually have a better understanding of it. And I truly think that's what's fucking us up, right? And so from my own experience, and I'm 30 years old, what I've learned, right? I've been working out for 18 years, right? I've never stopped, right? Since the 12 years old all the way to 30 now, I've never stopped, because it has been the one thing that I know for a fact has given me a better life. So the first thing I'll say, and this is universal for everybody, is like, just look at your body. That's where you first have to, in my opinion, have to start, right? You're like, okay, what can I control how I eat? Yes, you can. Can you control whether you work out or not? Yes, you can, right? So those two things are really in your control. Now you might say, well, like, I don't have the money to eat better. Like, well, is that a limiting belief, right? Have you looked up, hey, how to eat with only $100 a week or $50 a week? You know, like, what have you found ways, right? Wherever you are, like, relationship wise, maybe you're going through a breakup. How do I get through a breakup, right? Whatever pain you're going through, if it's physical pain, financial pain, emotional pain, right? If you can look at this pain as your stepping stone to your next level, you're already on the right path, right? It doesn't matter what everyone else is telling you. We can all agree that if you can look at your current situation as something that's happening for you, it will make you feel a lot better. If you look at it from a negative perspective, it will not make you feel better, which will not make you perform better, right? And so the one thing that I've improved the last 2 years is my mindset, by reading different books, by being taught by different people. And so the truth is, whatever you're going through, when you're looking for these answers, you know what you should do at some point. You know you shouldn't eat fast food because it doesn't make your body better. You know you shouldn't drink alcohol because it doesn't make you mentally or physically better, right? You shouldn't smoke too much or not at all, you know, right? Watching pornography all the time doesn't benefit you. So we have habits. And so if we look at our life, where am I not doing where am I not doing better than I can be? Start there. And I say this because it's not that I'm not trying to overwhelm you. I'm just trying to give you real actionable steps to improve the quality of your life, right? I read a comment the other day. It's like, oh man, everyone just becomes gurus. No, we just have the internet and we're just sharing our experiences. I'm just sharing my experience with you and what I've been through, how I've been able to create a body, how I've been able to run a business, how I've been able to be like a better man when it comes to women. Like, I'm just giving you my experiences, right? And after living for 30 years, I've learned, I've made mistakes. And that's another thing I want you to understand. Like, you got to make mistakes in life, and don't judge your future by the mistakes you've made. I've made plenty of mistakes in relationships. I've made mistakes in business. I've made mistakes physically, right? And that's just part of life. And if you're not making mistakes, then you're really not growing. You're not trying. And I want you to look at mistakes as you being the person who wants more out of life. The person who doesn't make mistakes is someone who's just trying to live a comfortable, safe life and just tiptoe their way to death. Now, if you're making the same mistakes over and over and over, then my friend, like, you will not advance until you learn the lesson, right? I've made mistakes with women. I made a lot of mistakes with women, right? And I paid a lot of karmic debt from that. Like I cheated on women, I lied to women, you know, I used women for sexual pleasure. So that all created, I made the same mistake over and over and over and over again. And I wonder why my life wasn't getting better. I wonder why certain things weren't going my way while I was making the same mistake over and over and over until I learned the lesson, right? So the difficult times that come into your life, the difficulties that you're going through right now, and you might be looking for answers to solve these difficulties, well, it's always going to start with your habits. And here's the truth. Every day the alarm goes off, you can start your day with a win or with a loss. And what I mean by that, it's just like if you decide just to wake up earlier, right? You will always feel better about yourself. Every single human being in this world, and when they wake up early, they take advantage of the day. And by that, we all feel better about ourselves because it's something difficult. From there, you can decide, what am I going to do that I'm up? Do I read something? Do I pray? Do I work out? Do I make a good meal, right? Do I work on a business idea? Do I make a YouTube video? Do I shoot content? Like whatever it is you want to do. You want to draw? Just do something that gets you, it's something that you're going towards, that you have a bigger dream about, a bigger vision for, right? Don't just wake up and go right into, like, I don't want to say responsibilities. There's nothing wrong with responsibilities, right? But take an hour to really work on something that you really do like and that's going to benefit you in a really positive way. Just by doing that one thing consistently, you'll see an improvement in your life because you're deciding to take charge of your life, wake up earlier than you could, right? Than you should or could, you know? If you wake up at 8, then you decide to wake up at 7. You're supposed to wake up at 6, you wake up at 5. That's gonna make you ultimately feel a lot better. Like, cool, like I'm taking advantage of my life. Let's go. You know, instead of scrolling so much, pick up a book. It could be a quote book, right? It doesn't have to be the Bible. It could be a quote book. It could be a book on motivation, like whatever, or journal something, you know, like whatever it might be. What I'm trying to ultimately get you is to do something that will improve you. As you improve, the quality of your life improves. Time and time again, I'll say this. I've learned that it's not about improving everything around you. It's just about improving the person you are. And you improve the person you are by doing things that are very tough. And it can start up with a simple wake-up time. You add the gym in there. You add workouts in there. You add really devoting time to yourself and becoming better. Then a good life, it will become a byproduct of the person you become. I say this because feeling lost in life is not the best feeling, right? And not knowing your purpose and not having direction, it really does suck. But I'm here to tell you, it's the difficult things that you're avoiding that are going to give you the path you've been looking to walk on. Because if you avoid the difficult things that you must get done, and I'll lay them out, eating better to look better and feel better, coming up with ideas to financially be better, controlling your emotions and having a better communication with your partner or women, and number 4, spirituality, getting closer to God. Whenever you go the wrong way of those things, whenever you lose discipline on all those 4 things, your life only gets harder. Just look at your life right now. Have you been strict on your diet? No, look how you feel. Have you been strict with your finances, right? No, look how you feel. Have you been strict with your discipline with your emotions and communicate with your partner or or in general with people, right? Yes or no, right? And number 4, have you been getting closer to God, the person that gave you life? You wonder why you have so much chaos in your mind. He gives you faith. He gives you gratitude. He gives you love. He gives you joy. He gives you peace, right? So look at these aspects of your life and realize, where am I dropping the ball and how can I pick it up, even if it's one small step, all right? Go up, get after it, hit those difficulties with pure work, pure toughness, mental, all right? Much love.